Hey, P-Bean, what's going on, buddy? Very good to see you, man. Definitely good to see you as well, my friend. It's been a journey, honestly. It's been a journey for the last 5 months, but we're back. I think I've got some predictions on this KvK as well. I've been watching it even though I've not been streaming or doing anything on YouTube since of late. But from what I'm seeing right now, I think... No, I'm not going to say I think. I believe 93 and 77 has got this KvK in the bag. Yo, Just, what's up, man? Good to see you as well, my friend. Very good to see all of you guys, man. I'm super happy to see every single one of you showing up right now. Hopefully you've seen my Discord post that I put out earlier as well. I'm not going to really talk about the actual situation. That's all in the past right now. And we're just moving forwards, okay? So I really appreciate those of you who actually stick by the channel, stick by me, stick by, you know, the chat as well. But if you guys missed what I mentioned in Discord earlier, probably worth checking it out. So we're just over 13 minutes on the Zig here. I do feel like, you know, this is the thing that's going to decide this KvK. I know the Zig is only for first capture and it's going to go into cooldown for the next 2 days, right? But it's a big morale boost for 77 and 93. And I really do feel like this is the deciding factor for this KvK, if you like. So I want to say, you know, a big thank you to all of you guys who definitely stick by the channel whilst I was away, taking a little hiatus, you know. We're back in it now, chat. We're back in it. So I do see 489. They're trying to push here with the G5s, right? They're trying to push this bottom side here. But when you look at the rest of the Zig, there's 4 entrance exit, if you like, right? There's a small element of 489 on this left side here as well. So they're trying to come from the left, but look at the amount of feel that 93 and 77 have. It's just ridiculous. There's no chance of them coming back, right? So Justin P-Man, what are you guys' thoughts on this KvK so far? Have you been keeping up with all the action since Kingston Open? How do you guys feel about the new infantry commander Sun Tzu? Ooh, got incoming call here, chat. Spare me a second. Incoming call. Hello?
Okay.
Hold on a sec. Hey, Draku, what's up, buddy? Do apologize, chat. I was just on a phone call there. I did say it earlier, but just in case you guys missed it, I was just on a phone call. So my apologies. By the way, chat, I'm only down to one monitor. Just before Christmas, I had a freak accident where my second monitor got smashed. So I'm literally using one monitor to stream right now. But I'm hoping to change that real soon. I'll probably get a second monitor soon. So it looks like 93 and 77 is going to hold on to this Zig to get the first occupation points here. It's going to go into cooldown for the next 2 days, but that doesn't mean that the KvK is over, right? It just simply means that it's a moral victory for 93 and 77, right? But this can change the way that the KvK actually turns out, because I made a prediction earlier that I think 1093 and 77 is going to win this KvK. And the reason for that is you got the G5s, right? They don't have enough resources and speed ups to outlast, 93 and 70, 489. Obviously, they're a big kingdom. They've got the resources, but when you got two kingdoms the size of 1093 and 77 coming at you, there's just no way for them to sustain all that pressure for such a long time. So I do feel like it's a win for 93 and 77. Take nothing away from 489, but I think it's going to be a GG. And here we go. We can see now that the Zig has got into bubble for the next 2 days. Almost 3 days. So 3 days the Zig is in cooldown for. And now we can see some more field fight is going down straight away. 77 is just moving in with the rallies. Oh my god. This has just been a fantastic KvK so far. Purely for the fact that they got the Zig fight as well. Man, that fireball from Sun Tzu's active skill is just insane. It just looks like this meteoroid just landing in the middle of the murder ball. It's great. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed with Sun Tzu. You know, for a character that has such great historical value, right? And he's a commander that the community has been screaming to Rise of Kingdoms to release, right, as a prime version. I'm just not loving Sun Tzu. He's definitely not QSH for sure. So I think this this rally is definitely going to. Ooh, that actually disbanded a rally. I'm very surprised. Color me surprised, because look at the amount of people here from 93 and 77, right? Why did they cancel the rally? That would have been a burn. But there's still some people swarming though. I don't know who's in the chat right now. There's only 4 people. Earlier there was Dracul, P-Man, Just as well. P-Man says, I've not been watching any of the KvK. Been busy with work. Mate, I can totally understand it, man. I can totally understand that for sure. I've been busy with life, mate. Life has been crazy. Oh, P-Man is still here. Awesome. Hope everything is like calmed down a little bit for you, P-Man, with work, and you're kind of like getting back to some kind of normality as well. They're still swarming this flag though. They're still swarming this flag. Let's change it up here and see if we can see who's actually swarming. So 93 and 77, they've got a full-on swarm on this flag here. Why is the flag still active? So there's somebody, definitely there has to be someone swabbing this flag here. But the question is, how the hell are they managed to reinforce this flag and it's not gone down? So the swarm has stopped and the flag survived, right? But look at the presence from 93 and 77 here. I think this pretty much says, right, a moral victory is in order for 1093 and 77. And it's about time that 77 won a KvK, right? You know, fair play to 489 and the G5s for the work that they put in, but I just feel like the G5s hasn't got enough resource and speed ups to compete with the likes of 77 and 1093. So it looks like there's a rally coming soon. I want to have a quick look at the map here. So we know that the Zig, right? We know that the Zig is now secured by 93. And to me, that says the end of KvK, right? Not only because they've got the Zig, it's just for the fact that it's going to demoralize 489. The G5s, for me, they don't have enough staying power to keep up with these guys. And if it comes down to it, it's going to be a 2v1, right? Because 489 is going to be up against 77 and 93. And I don't think 489 can take a 2v1. So I am calling it by saying I think this is going to be a win for 77 and 489. So nothing is happening here right now. I think all action is they're trying to burn them off the Zig here, because, you know, for the next 2 days the Zig is going to be bubbled, as we can see. So that's bubbled now for the next 3 days roughly, right? So they're just trying to burn 489 from the Zig here. Other parts of the map, Is there anything else happening? Nope. No rallies, nothing there just now. Same thing on these touch points. Ooh, G5s are actually burning 77 here, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, right? Because it's the first burn on that flag. So yeah, I am actually going to call this KvK by saying it's going to be a win for 77 and for a 93. Hey Dracul, thanks for the 2 months, man. Hit the like and sub. Oh, Dracul, mate. I appreciate you so much, man. Boston, welcome, mate. Welcome. Yo, what's up? Long time no see. Absolutely, mate. I know, bro. But I did leave a post inside Discord. So if you guys missed, check that out, because I'm not going to go over what's been happening in real life and everything else. It's just way too depressing. But I really appreciate all of you guys, man. And again, Dracul, I appreciate the 2 months, mate. I hope you're doing well, buddy. So we've got an Attila rally on the Gargo here. And surely this is going to be a burn, right? I suspect there's going to be a lot of pressure on this flag, because 93 and 77 would like, to be wrapping themselves around the Zig here. So 489 and the G5s aren't in a position to contest the Zig. As I said earlier, I do feel like this is going to be a win for 77 and 93, purely for the fact that the G5s haven't got enough staying power to last with these big boys. Hey, Tesla, double rally on the flag is on. Yeah, double rally indeed, mate. It's looking good. Honestly, it's looking good for 77 and 93, 100%. There's no way that this flag isn't going to be burnt as well. So this flag is going to get burned. Sad ending. I was hoping 89 would take the Zig before it bubble. Dude, it's difficult for 89, right? Because if you think about it, the G5s, I keep saying 3, and there's 5 kingdoms in the A seed, right? So the G5s, right, as much as they might be A seed kingdoms, they just don't have enough speed ups and resources, and the fact that 89, 93 and 77 can afford to pay pilots to pilot their accounts, right? These A seed kingdoms, maybe 1 or 2 players can afford to do that. So if you look at the odds from before, when it comes down to the nitty-gritty, yeah, it was always going to favor 77 and 93 if this KvK get drawn out, and this is exactly what we're seeing right now. Yeah, it's definitely sad for 89 Boston, but you know what? They've won in previous KvKs. I am just happy that 77 is going to get a win. Why am I saying that? There's been talks about Wild Lion and Mr. Hope actually leaving 77. And, those guys are the staple. And I don't want to see another kingdom fall by the wayside. I don't want to see another kingdom perish. And if Hope and Wild Lion actually stays in 77, Rise of Kingdoms is a lot more healthier. The game is a lot more better, in my opinion. So it's a good thing that they're going to get this win, because the G5s just can't sustain the pressure. The drain game is on, mate. Dracul, man. Dracul is just an absolute monster. Dracul has just become a sponsor on the channel. 2 months, man. Dracul, you're a legend, good sir. What you been up to, by the way, Dracul? So it looks like it's just a single rally now. Only the 93 rally is still going. The 77 rally. Either they cancel it or it's got swarmed down, but I'd reckon they probably cancelled it. They want to get DPS because Attila is right now is tanking from 93, right? So they need some kind of DPS, some high DPS. Would it be like an archer rally? Definitely can't be another infantry. I would be very surprised if they actually launch another Attila rally or maybe an infantry. I want to see them launch like an archer rally with Ash, you know, Ash Shapur, maybe. That would be a better rally to hit with the tanking rally from Attila. It's been a really good KvK, honestly, for these guys. The amount of fighting that happens over the last 3 days since this Kingsland Open, right? It's just been crazy. But I think now that the Zig has been captured, you know, 93 and 77 has got first occupation points here. I feel like the level of morale is just gonna deteriorate from 89 and the G5s as well. Hey, Sofrito, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? Welcome, buddy. Welcome, mate. How is the fight going for you, Sofri? Have you had plenty of KP in this one? Oh, by the way, chat, we literally finished our KvK 2 days ago. So as you can see, we're back in Home Kingdom after coming off a win as well. So my first KvK in 2638, we actually won KvK, guys, and we got the Zig at the end. I got myself an Artog as well, which is fantastic. It's been a brilliant start for my journey in the New Kingdom 2638 so far. So shout out to 2638 as well for winning the KvK, and shout out to 2293, our allies. Big GGs. It's just been crazy. Almost 2.5. Whoa, 2.5 billion KP. That's insane, broski. Keep up the good work, man. At least you're getting plenty of fights to make sure that you get in those you know, your KP going up and up and up, you know. Well done to you, man. Quiff, ground control, congrats on the KvK win, brother. Oh, thank you ever so much, man. Thank you ever so much. Ivan is in the building. Ivan says hello as well. So shout out to everybody who's joining the live stream today. I really appreciate all of you. What? There's a double rally again, but they're using Attila Subotai, so I don't understand. I know they're probably going to get the burn on the flag, yeah? But using 2 Attila Subotai, for me, it feels like a bit of an overkill. They want some DPS. They want a big DPS, and I think Ash Shapur provide that big DPS to get this flag down. Ace seems to be filling this flag like crazy, right? Ace is the one that's like dumping troops in here. And here comes 489 as well. So 489 is pushing towards this rally. And here comes the counter by, is that Lich? Oh, the rally is cancelled. So 489 saved the flag. Wow. Wow. That's insane. That is insane, chat. Honestly. Yeah, claps all round, man. Round of applause to 489. Lower saying, la, I see yous. This is insane stuff, man. It's just a pity that 489 haven't got, you know, allies that are capable of lasting the long run with them. Because if you guys missed my analysis earlier, I'm just simply saying that the G5s, you know, there might be A seed kingdoms, but I just don't feel like they've got enough speed ups, resources in the fact that, you know, when you look at a kingdom like 93 and 77, you know, they can have pilots going 24/7s, right? But the G5s, how many players within the G5s can have pilots running their accounts? So when you look at the balance, it's good, but there's just something that tip in the favor over to 77 and 93. And I feel like for me, it's going to be a win for 77 in the long run, and 93 as well. So yeah, I really feel like it's good for 77 to get a win finally, because we keep two big players in the game and we keep a kingdom from dying. Because honestly, if 77 doesn't win this KvK, you know, there's talks that Open Lion is going to leave. And that's, you all know what that spells. That's a recipe for disaster for any kingdom when two big players, two massive players like these guys leave the kingdom, right? It just perish. So what else is going on? G5s are trying down here, but they've got a rally from 77. You got a Skippy. Oh, Skippy Wallace, man. Quiff says AC don't have the account quality. Exactly, for sure. They do not, mate. They just don't. You know, it comes down to everything. It comes down to commanders, armaments, equipment, resources, speed ups, and a big credit card, you know, so you can pay your pilots to pilot your account 24/7. So yeah, the A seeds just can't live up. Regardless if there's 5 or 6 or 7 A seeds, they just don't have the quality of a 77 and a 93 combined. I heard the rumor saying maybe Hope and Wild Lion go to 308. Well, I heard the same rumor as well, but I didn't know that was the kingdom number that they chose. I heard that they planned to leave 77, but there wasn't a kingdom number. But that's big news anyway. If they're thinking about leaving 77 because 77 haven't won a KvK in a long time, right? That's huge for the game. If they get this win right now, that's going to be something that maybe potentially change their mind about leaving, right? So I just don't want to see another kingdom die. Another big kingdom, you know, like 77 go down. So it would be nice for them to actually get this win, and I think they will secure the win as well. Couple flags here are going to be burning for the G5s as well. They're trying to push down to try and save this flag, but is it too little too late? Maybe too little too late here. 77 die when Shark retired, bro. Really? I don't know. I don't know, man. I think 77 still have good players regardless. All they needed was a couple of wins maybe to get more recruitment in. But I see your point. They did lose a little bit of their momentum when, you know, most of their big players and leadership actually retires from the game, mate. Totally get it. So G5's actually saved that flag there from disaster. Nothing too crazy going on down the bottom side here. However, the flags on the top side here is getting a little bit, they're coming under a lot of pressure, honestly. So this one is burning. That one is okay. I can see 93 and 77. Yeah, here we go. So they're murder balling up right here. There's the next murder ball. So they want to get this flag, man. But it's difficult to get these flags, honestly. Especially with these cities, these kingdom select cities. The buff that they're providing to this flag, it's going to be so difficult for them to burn this flag, honestly. We're seeing the same thing up and on the top here, yeah, on the top side. When all the Kingdom Select cities was covering these flags here from 89 and from 93, it was just so difficult for the rallies to do anything at all to burn these cities, to burn these flags. Same thing here. None of these flags has changed over the last 3 days. These city themes, man, they're so powerful. The Kingdom Select ones, super powerful with the buff that they're providing to the flags. Same thing here as well, right? Nothing has changed in 3 days. No, the pressure is going to be on here. But I think they're really going for this one right now. Okay, Kingskill going in, trying to clear the field. I really wish they would have launched the rally, because if you look at the amount of numbers that they've got, they're surely outnumbering 89 and they're outnumbering the G5s, right? So why is this rally not hitting right now? For me, I don't know, man. I'm so impatient. I want to see, as soon as the murder ball collides, you know, I want to see the rally hitting. Too much time wasted on these objectives. The Attila is lighting up here, so the Attila garrison is lighting up. So I'm guessing it's Attila with... Who's the secondary there? Hey, Jutone, what's up, man? What's up, Jutone? Oh, mate, I'll tell you what, it's even better to see you, my friend. It's even better to see you, mate. Attila David, you said, okay. Oh, yes, the Attila David has been the #1 garrison for this KvK so far, right? David is looking pretty good. Honestly, David is good, but Sun Tzu isn't. I'm a little bit disappointed with Sun Tzu, actually. I'm really disappointed that they made Sun Tzu the way they did. As a single target, you know, commander that's actually can do some kind of AoE with true damage. I just don't love him. I wish they made him some kind of like QSH level, you know, something similar to QSH. Given the historical significance that Sun Tzu presents, right? I really wish they had done something better with him. So have you guys done your commander swap? Which commanders did you guys swap? I'm still waiting. We still got like 11 days. But I've got a really good idea which commander I'm going to be swapping as well. Or resetting, should I say. So have you guys done your reset? Have you guys maxed Sun Tzu? Sun Tzu is QSH level, you reckon? You reckon he's actually QSH level? And Ivar will wreck David. Yes, so Ivar, the boneless, 100%. I like his skills, I like his kit. His old deal is really good, Ivar, okay? However, I just don't feel like Sun Tzu is on the level as QSH. 100% is not. Many people has been hyping up Sun Tzu and talking about, yeah, Sun Tzu is a must max. I don't think he's the must max, but if you're in a KvK like right now and you need a better commander to replace Ragnar and Skippy, and you don't already have, you know, you can go ahead and max Sun Tzu for that purpose, because he's a little bit better than those, but he's not QSH level for sure. So I disagree with you there, Jutone, mate. So you've reset Ragnar Prime on your second account. Okay. What about your first your main account? Sun Tzu produced some report as QSH. Dude, I think if you're seeing Sun Tzu's report where it's really good, for example, Ches Ghoul and the bigger players who have the equipment and the armaments and, you know, of course, max tech, you're gonna get those reports. We're talking about the fact that a QSH, right? Even with pop-up tech, a QSH is getting a fantastic report, right? Pop-up tech, along with not the best of the best armament, not the best of the best equipment, and he's getting fantastic report. If you were to have those same tech and you're using Sun Tzu Prime, right, you will never get those tech. You never get those reports. So that's what I'm saying is like, I'm not saying that he's the worst commander, because he's better than Ragnar and Skippy for sure. So if you're going into KvK where you need to max a commander to use in the field to replace a Ragnar and a Skippy, sure, Sun Tzu is the jam, right? But he's not on the same level as QSH for sure. Main account will also be Ragnar P, waiting for more than gems. Yeah, I'm doing the same as well, Dutone. But on my main account, I'm only resetting one commander on all of my accounts. And the commander that I'm going to be resetting is William. Not William Wallace, but William the Conqueror. So I'm going to reset William, and I'm going to max my Achilles to go with Arthur. And that's going to complete my one cavalry cav march as well. I will see it in 2 days for myself. How good Sun Tzu is. So you're gonna max Sun Tzu to use in your KvK coming up, Dutone, yeah? It's got to be a long time before we enter KvK again, considering the fact that we finished KvK like 2 days ago. So now we're in the off season. We're just chilling, rebuilding resources and speed ups, getting ready for the next one, you know? Dutone, who are you going to use Sun Tzu Prime with in 2 days? And are you going to use Pincer as well? Obviously, it has to be Pincer, right? But who are you going to use Sun Tzu Prime with in 2 days? You bench Ragnar, yep. He's just so slow, is his greatest downfall. Yeah, if he was a lot faster, for sure, he would have been really, really good, because he'll be able to keep up with these other commanders. And then, you know, with that big... Basically, because Ragnar needs to be connected to the target. If he had more march speed, it would be really, really good for Ragnar. But unfortunately, he doesn't. So right now, everyone is replacing their Ragnar and going to Sun Tzu Prime, which is fair enough. But like I said, I just want to make the comparison that Ragnar is definitely not the level as Sun Tzu, and Sun Tzu is definitely not the level as QSH. Neither is he on the same page as Achilles as well, right? I don't think Sun Tzu is even better than Achilles. But he's a good commander. I really wish they had done something better with Sun Tzu, considering the significance that this commander has in terms of, well, had in terms of the history. I will use Sun Tzu with BQ. Luce with Wallace. Yep, that's so you run into infantry. That's fair enough, mate. Sun Tzu with BQ. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Luce Wallace, yeah, that's a proven one as well, so fair enough. Where is 89 going right now? 89 need to be doing more, but honestly, they've done so much already. They just, honestly, they're doing it all by themselves because the G5s just haven't got the resources, the speed ups, the everything in order to help. Ooh. Raleigh just got popped here, but there's still a swarm on this flag. But 77 is pushing these guys, man. I think this is where 489 was coming. Yeah, so 489 was coming down to try and help, but a little too late, right? 77 is just all over them, all over these G5s. I will switch around commander to find the best pair. Yeah, 100%, man. And one of the things, Duto, that many people don't really talk about when it comes to commander and fighting in the open field, yeah? You know, not everyone is going to have the same kind of luck. And if you, depending on which kingdoms you're up against, and your playing style and everything, all of those things factor into the trades that you finally get at the end. So people just need to be mindful of all of these little things, you know, before they go ahead and waste commander sculptures. Ooh, the big field is pushing down here as well. So 93 and 77 combined. Look at the amount of freaking marches, man. Look at all the marches that just like pouring down here. What on earth? What the? Whoa. This is beautiful, by the way. You'll fight Kingdom 3473. They also are very high spending. They're also a very high spending kingdom. So that is tomorrow, yeah? Oh, no, you mentioned 2 days. So 2 days from now, we're talking about Thursday, Friday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any live streaming during the week up until the weekend. Got some prior engagements, but I would love to be streaming your KvK, Duton. Oh, 29th. Okay. So here's the thing, dude. I've already got myself completely scheduled for some real life stuff. I'm gonna be hanging out with a few mates of mine, getting some food, some drink, all that kind of good stuff. I potentially have the weekend. I could do some stuff on the weekend, but definitely not during the week. RL real life streaming beers. Exactly. Jig, good to see you, man. Very good to see all of you guys turning up to the live stream. It's been a while since I've streamed. And I'll encourage all of you guys, if you missed my post on Discord, just check it out in the announcement section. Also dropped it in the ground control in-game chat as well. So you guys can definitely check that out, because I'm not going to be talking about what happened over the last 5 months. Just want to keep that as a distant memory. $19.03 against 34.73 KvK. If you want to check it at some time, yeah, I will be checking out for sure. I think on the weekend I will have some time to actually cover a live stream KvK for sure. But I know for the rest of the week up until Friday, I'm literally booked out. I've got a dinner with a friend. I'm gonna have some drinks. There's a party as well, so yeah, this week is just kind of like booked out for me, but I will see what I can do for the weekend for sure. And like I said, I think for me it's important to do a lot more live streaming, given the fact that I've not streamed in about the better part of like 2 months properly. Another burn here. So guys, if you can remember when the KvK started on day 1 in Kingsland, right? Kingsland day 1 and day 2, G5s, right? They were showing up a lot more. Now you can see the numbers for the G5s are dropping. All of these flags, they're usually defending against 77. Yes, I know 93 is down here as well, supporting the push from 77. But these flags are never getting burned so easily. So that's now 2 flags burning. And this is going to be a potential 3rd flag getting burned right here. So honestly, I feel like this KvK, since the Zig has been captured, the G5s are drained. I feel like it's a writing on the wall. So I'm gonna say congratulations to 93 and 77. It might be a bit premature for some people, but that's how I feel, man. I've been watching this all throughout, and I've made some really good assessment. And I think this is going to be the end. Unfortunately, 489 just don't have the allies to support them for the long drain game that 93 and 77 is playing. Yeah, they are for sure, Jake. They're all definitely putting the finishing touch on KvK right now, mate. 3 days of Kingsland. They really lasted long. 489 did, with the help of the G5s, but the G5s are running out of steam. And it's only a matter of time before 77 and 93 just literally steamroll the rest of this KvK. Unfortunately, 489 won't be able to go 2v1 against 93 and 77. You just won't. Water will run out of RSS and speed ups. Yep, 100%, mate. But to be fair, 489 and 1606 did the same to 23 last KvK. Yeah, so I did mention about 77. They need a win. They need a win to ensure that they're 2 big players who definitely attracts a lot more players to the kingdom. Open Wild Lion. If they 2 players leave 77, that's it. The kingdom is fucked, right? The kingdom is just dead. And the last thing I want to see in Rise of Kingdoms is another big kingdom perish. But with the win that I predict for 77 and 93, maybe that would just convince them to stay, and therefore they get more people coming into the kingdom to make the kingdom even stronger, right? But 100% Due-Tone, I get you, mate. And I believe, even though 89 got the better of 77 last KvK, this is gonna be the opposite. So yeah, I'm definitely calling this one by saying GG to 77 and 93 for sure. The Zig buff is good to have now. Plus 3% all damage and 3% minus 3% damage taken. 100%. Definitely. And with all these Kingdom Select city themes as well, they play such a huge role, man. These city themes, oh my gosh, they're so powerful. They are so powerful. If they were meant to get like this, the city theme around these flags when they're defending, it's just like game buster. There's no way for them to actually burn these flags. So here comes the rally. That's a weird way the rally is marching, isn't it? Look, the rally is coming through all of the enemy cities right here. Why didn't the rally leader come close to, like, somewhere down here, teleport down here somewhere, you know? Why is he launching a rally that's coming all the way through the enemy? That's crazy. It could have literally swarmed down this Attila. Because nobody gives a crap right now. You just want to smash the troops. Ooh, Hera. There's a throwback. We haven't seen a Hera in forever. Actually, I've seen... I think Wild Lion and Mr. Hope is using Hera in their garrison. At one point. I agree. When Hope and Lion leave, 77 will be dead. Yeah. Yeah, mate. Because obviously when leadership collapsed for 77 a while back, right? Many people thought that was going to be the end of the kingdom. But, you know, Wild Lion and Hope, they actually said they're staying, and many people actually stay because who wouldn't want to stay in a kingdom where you're getting freaking tons of gold chests dropping all the time, right? So they are indeed the staple for 77. Honestly, I think they deserve the win in this KvK. Why? It's just simple mathematics, right? The G5s hasn't got enough speed ups, the resources. When I'm talking about resources, I'm talking about money to pay pilots to keep their account running 24/7. The G5s just don't have that. Whereas 489 they do, but it's hard for 489 to take a 2v1, especially in Kingsland, against 93 and 77. It's just difficult. So we're not taking anything away from 489. They're a really great kingdom with all the fighters that they got from 60. But no, they can't take a 2v1 versus 93 and 77 for sure. Where's this rally going to? So where's the field? Where's nobody pushing field? Why are these guys not pushing up then? These guys should be pushing field right now, but nobody's pushing the field. So there's two auto rallies going on two different flags here. But why are these guys not pushing up? Why then? Oh, it's coming here. This is where the rally's coming. I thought it was going to go for one of these flags. My bad, chat. I really thought the rally was going for one of these flags when I look at the time. But they're swarming the rally. Again, I'm asking a question. Why are these guys not rallying from here? Why are they not rallying from this side? They're rallying coming all the way through the enemy cities here. This is insane. The real question will be, who will 489 and 1093 have in their next KvK? Well, you're saying that 489 is going to remain. Yes, 489 will remain. 93 will remain. The question mark is, will 77 remain? Will it be 606? Oh my god, 606 is going to be another PTSD for them, guys. PTSD for 606 and 489. And 77 as well. Ooh, they got the burn. They got the burn. Oh dear. If they can keep this up though, I don't know, chat. I just don't feel like they've got enough in the tank to keep this up for another 3 days. Because remember, the Zig is now bubbled for another 3 days, right? Can they keep this up for another 3 days? I don't know. So they got the burn here. There was another rally down here. So they got the burn here as well. Holy moly. What is going on? What is going on, chat? Ooh. They're burning here as well. And 489 is still surviving up here. Holy crap. What's happening on the top side of the Zig? So there's nothing happening over here for sure. I think all the fighting is pretty much right here. They definitely want to get the G5s involved for that double rally again in 3 days time when the Zig reopens. Oh, this KvK is insane. I wish I was fighting here, guys. $16.06 should fight 23.59. That would be a good fight. Oh yes, mate. Oh mate, 23.59, mate. Honestly, that would be an insane KvK as well. And remember, 1365 is 365 is actually building it as well, right? So there's still a few good kingdoms left across Rise of Kingdoms, but I want to see more Imperium Kingdoms, man. I want to see some big fat Imperium KvKs, you know? Big Imperiums. Where is... So flags are... As you can see, chat, all the flags are touching on these side are burning. So 2's burning here for 77, whilst 1 is burning for the G5s. On the bottom side... Ooh, 77 is rallying, but looks like Attila David is going to be victorious here. Attila David, yeah, the rally has been cancelled. So the G5s live to find another day. So this is the last flags on the bottom side here, where the pass is. So you got 2 flags on this bottom side, and they've defended that one. That one is okay. This is burning from 77. Whoa. It's good stuff though. Good stuff from 489 and 77 and the G5 so far. Yeah, exactly, Jake. If the G5s can keep up, 489 can definitely support them and keep going as long. But if they falter and fall off the cliff, then 77 and 93, it's GG's for them. But I really don't feel like the G5s have enough to last, right? If they can hold on until the weekend when the Zig opens again, because 3 days and then the Zig is going to be reopened. If they can hold on for that long and keep burning 77 and push them a little bit, gain a little bit of territory here and there, that's going to be a big deal for them. Where else? Where else? I did see 93 getting ready for a murder ball here. Oh, they're just pushing. They're just pushing. They're definitely not going to try. They're not going to even try to get this flag, right? Because all of these kingdom select city themes are just way too powerful to take down a flag, especially in this position. So I can't see 93 trying to push these flags at the top, touching the Zig. They're more inclined to push the flag here. .308 should be big Imperium soon. Really? So 308 is looking to get into the gold Imperium as well. That's pretty GG's. I would love to see more, honestly, more Imperium kingdoms, because the bigger kingdoms are, the better the fights. And besides, we've seen 489 go up against 77 and 606 before. We've seen all of that kind of stuff, right? And if we only seen the same kingdoms over and over again, it's going to get a bit stale, right? So I 100% want to see more big Imperium kingdoms, even Silver Imp, you know. And 2359 is one of those kingdoms to look out for, man. Honestly, that last KvK was just so crazy. That Orleans one, absolutely fantastic. And I want to see 1365 as well. Really come back and do stuff on the open field, do stuff in KvK, do stuff in Arc. I really want to see 1365 again, competing for the top flight, you know. So shout out to all of you guys tuning in to the live stream here. Honestly, I have no idea how this live stream was going to go, considering I haven't streamed for such a long time. But I appreciate all of you being here, man. Thank you very much. So Jake, which have you maxed on Sue? And which commander are you looking to reset? So I think it's at reset is going to be 10 days remaining before the reset up. So there's plenty of times. So you guys don't rush it. Just remember, More Than Gems is coming up. So even if you can get some value from spending over many, you know, gems you're going to be resetting your commanders for, just wait until the weekend, More Than Gems, and get some value. Thank you for spectating. Oh, thank you for being here, buddy. Thank you for being here. The pleasure is all mine, my friend. You retired from the game like a year ago? I do piloting for friends once in a while when I have to work. Oh, fair enough, man. I wish, you know what? I really wish, right? I could get like an account to pilot all the time. I'll just retire my main account. If I could, I love the game so much, right? I don't want to retire from the game. I want to continue to play. But just imagine having an account that you can pilot and then have fun playing the game, streaming on YouTube, all that kind of stuff, man. That'd be cool as hell. Luckily, the weather has you staying home. Really? Is it that bad over in the States, Dracul? What sort of weather are you guys getting over there right now? Is it like wintry conditions? We in the last couple of days we had 2 storms in the UK. The first one, we had quite a bit of snow, which lasted for many days. Even after the rain came, and you would have thought the rain would have like melted all the snow. Even then, there was still snow just piled up on the side of the road, you know, and stuff like that. We have another weather forecast, which another storm is on the way as well. And again, it's going to bring a bit of wintry snow and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as it was before. Well, I hate the winter. Hey, Dracul, did you reset any of your commanders, buddy? Did you reset any commanders? And if you did, which commander did you actually reset? Oh, Dracul said a lot of snow. Oh dear, mate. Yeah, same as the UK, mate. We're getting a lot of snow right now because of all this. The storms are actually hitting the UK right now. And I know it's get kind of crazy in the States when the snow comes. Yeah, the snow and ice, mate, makes it terrible for driving, isn't it? Hopefully they're still paying you for being off and can't get into work, Dracul. That'd be nice if they still pay you your wages and stuff, you know? That'd be super chill. The past weekend was tough. Oh, dude. '93's got this KvK. I agree. Hey Dart, what's up, man? Hey, my buddy Dart. Shout out to Dart. He's So guys, if you don't know who Dart is, he is one of the in leadership in my kingdom, which is 2638. We recently won our KvK. We teamed up with 2293, which is SIP, and we won the KvK. We got the Zig at the end. We got ourselves some Artog testimony. So it's been a fantastic KvK, and shout out to our opponents as well. You know, those guys really give us a really tough fight, but Dart is one of the leadership, so shout out to Dart from 2638. Almost got you mixed up there, Dart, saying the wrong kingdom number. Forgive me, buddy. 2638. So shout out to Dart and shout out to my kingdom. First time in the kingdom, and it's a first win for us in this KvK, so big GGs. I'm feeling very good about the kingdom, and you know, I've made a really good choice coming here, and thanks to Dart who actually got me into the kingdom as well. So thank you ever so much, buddy. Dart and the team for sure. Yeah, 2v3 it was indeed, mate. It was indeed, and we're looking at kind of similar thing going on right here right now. I think is, if you think about this KvK, right, it's a 2v1 right now, because honestly, even though the G5s has done their part in the first day, the second day, you can see in the third day, which we are right now, right, the G5s are starting to fall off a little bit. So it's becoming a 2v1, and if it becomes a full 2v1, that's it. It's over for 489, unfortunately. Ooh, Attila Rally here. Always happy to have you fighting alongside with us. Oh, dude, you're so... Oh, thanks for the modest comment there, man. I appreciate you, Dart, man. Dude, even though things was rough, Dart, honestly, even though it was rough, I was still there. I give everything I got, man. I end up finishing the KvK, Dart, with literally I think it was 50 days of speed ups remaining, mate. At one point, I was literally just fighting on my farm account. I was just filling rallies and garrisons. That's it. I couldn't fight on my main anymore. I just have no speed ups. Well, oh my god, I had so much fun. I really have so much fun, especially when we invaded that zone. I think it was zone 5, wasn't it? When we invaded zone 5 and it felt like it was the end of KvK. Oh, we need a recovery for sure. Yes, mate. Every single one of us need that recovery, mate. I don't think 3 months is long enough for us to recover up to 1,000 days speed ups in our kingdom. What do you think, Dart? Because obviously you've been here longer than I have. Do you think 3 months is enough time for us to recover at least 1,000 days of speed ups? Oh, so you're resetting XY. Oh yeah, that's a good good commander to reset and put the heads into Achilles. 100%, mate. So my commander that I'm looking to reset is going to be William the Conqueror, right? So I'm resetting William, and I'm going to be maxing my Achilles as well. But just like oh, look at the numbers here, man, from 77 and 93. Wow, 93. Oh man, they got me sidetracked just now. They literally took away my train of thought just now, because just seeing the numbers is insane. Yeah, so the commander that I'm looking to reset is William, and I'm gonna max Achilles as well, just like, you know, Dracul is saying there for sure. And XY is definitely a good commander to reset if you've got enough gold heads into him anyway, because that's where you get the value, right? Depending on how much gold head you already put into the commander. And you want that number to be a big number, to be fair. So, Doc, do you think... how long do you think we're going to be skipping? The maximum time, right? And I'm guessing the maximum time is between 3 to 4 months. So within that time, do you think we can make enough speed ups to get to about 800 days plus for the next KvK? I'd love to know your opinion, buddy. Ooh, look at this, chat. Look at this. So everybody's meeting here for these two flags. I think they're going for this next one here, right? So that's the next burn. Are they actually touching that flag? Yeah, they're touching. So that's the next target. Where's 93 and 77? Where are they? So they're... Ooh, looks like they're trading flags here. So I love the way this dance is going, chat. So 93 is looking to trade flags here. So 93's burned this one. They're going to go for this one next. However, G5's and 489 is down here and they're looking to trade. What the hell? The movements here is insane, chat. I can't keep up. Max skip for 2 months, 100%. We'll register on the 2nd. What? 2nd of... Oh. A moment there, I thought you meant the 2nd of February. I was going to be like, what? No, not the 2nd of February. But then again, I read the message properly. It was like 2nd of March. That's awesome. 3.5 months, yeah. 700 to 800 days. Oh, okay. That'll do me because guess what? I entered that KvK dart with literally 800 days of speed ups. And by the end of the KvK, I was left with 50 days of speed ups. Universal. All my healing speed ups were gone. Everything was gone, right? So 800 days is pretty much a good number that I can use to get 1.1 billion KP, just like I did in the last KvK, right? So I'm happy with that. And we were getting, I was getting some freaking bad trades, man. I was eating dog doodle for the whole of that KvK. Only used 400 days universal and 150 days. So in total, that's 150 days, isn't it? 550 days, 1.5 bill. Well, that's pretty good. That tells me that you've got good commanders, you've got good armaments, you got good equipments, and you did not a pop-up tech. You actually went max tech as well. Squishy opponents for you, really? Dude, when we went into zone 5 and do the invasion, they were squishy for sure. But when we went up against Earth Camp, oh my god, I was feeling the pressure, broski. I was feeling the pressure, man. It's going to be a difficult flag, this one. But again, I think it's a trade-off. So you can see a lot of 489 is down here supporting the G5s as well. Whoa. This is all war camp? What? Chat, have a look at this. This is all the G5s, man. What? Where the hell are they getting speed up and resources from? What the hell? There's only like a handful of 489 down here. Whoa. Look at the 489 compared to the G5s, chat. What? How are they getting these speed ups and resources, man? Whoa, I might have to eat my words here, chat, when I said 77 is going to win this KvK with 93. I have no idea what's going to happen now. These guys are making me doubt my earlier prediction. I did max the tech, yeah. So there you go. So when you max tech, mate, it makes all the difference. I only end up having like 7 points into the damage mitigation for damage dealt and damage taken when we went to Kingsland. So I didn't get any of the mountain warfare. I literally did the pop-up tech as well. But I'm really looking forward to the next KvK, man. My first win after migrating to 2638. It was fantastic. So first time in the kingdom and we got ourselves the win. I'm floating on cloud 9, guys. Honestly. Even getting an Artog as well was like freaking fantastic. I got myself I think I got what did I get? I think I got an inscription for my Delta formation. For my 1 Cav March, I got a inscription from the KvK shop for Delta. Think some of the G5 were Silver Imp at the start. Were they? Well, you know what? Honestly, if they can last for another couple of days whilst the Zig then become active again, anything could happen. Because when 7-7 goes into their downtime, 7-7 managed to lose some flags as well, because whoever is piloting for them isn't protecting the flags. They're not doing objective, right? They're just there for KP. So because the G5s are playing for objective, they could potentially gain some ground here. You know, even though it's going to be a small gain, but it's something. So I think 93 traded flags up top here, right? Did they get the burn? So yeah, they're literally rallying this right now. No, it looks like the rally has been cancelled. So that flag is saved. So 93 is looking to trade flags, right? Is this one burning? No. Are they coming to help 77 down here? I don't know. I don't think they are. Well, here comes the rally. And it's a Shapur Ash. Off of the time I was running the whale account. Which one? Is that the Kisame one? I'm guessing you were running the Kisame account, right? That's the only big account I know of in... Well, obviously, that's one of the big accounts I know of. So, yep, G5s has got the burn here. Thumbs up all around. Everybody's happy. GG's. Oh, you're running the Allen one. Okay, yeah. Oh, both of them. What the hell? Dude, you were running 2 massive account, man. Allen and Kisame. That's insane, broski. How the hell did you do that? Did you just split yourself into a freaking 2? Have you got some superpowers or something, Dart, you know? Ooh, another rally here. Is it a rally or just a swarm? Okay, so 77 is pushing down. 489 is here. And they're supporting the G5s, which is absolutely fantastic. Are we going to see another burn here as well? I can't believe, man, Dart was running 2 massive accounts. If you're running Alum and Kisame, that's insane. I'm the dark side of the force. That you are indeed, my friend. Oh, only you can pull something off like that, mate. Running 2 massive accounts like that, because I remember there was constant rally going on from Alum as well. And Kisame. So rallies and garrisons and everything was getting done by those 2 accounts. Which is fantastic, man. I'm just glad those accounts are in the kingdom, mate. Honestly. Yeah, not at the same time. Yeah. I guess somebody else was running one of the accounts, because I remember I was in voice and I could hear, Alam, can you rally this? Kisame, can you garrison this? I was like, oh, there's no way you could be doing 2 things at the same time. Oh. What about our migration? Did we get some good migrations? Did we get some good migrants into the kingdom, Dart? I could always do a stream where we talk about, you know, migrants. If we're looking for more people to come into the kingdom, we can always do a little stream selling the kingdom, you know. know we had a few people leave, but did we get enough good people to replace those people? I think we're sitting at what, 13 billion right now? Or is it more than 13 bill? How much are we sitting at? Let's have a look. Yeah, almost so 12.2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here comes 93 and 77 chat. Whoa, whoa. Oh my god. I just love seeing these troops just freaking coming down. Like, the stream of troops is just insane, man. Look at the numbers here, man. I love seeing this kind of shit. Oh, that was you asking for Rally and Garrison in the VC? Oh, dude. You sounded differently, Dart. I'm not gonna lie, mate. You sound so differently when you're in VC. I was there all the time and I was like, all I could hear is like, Alam, can you rally this? Kisami, can you garrison this? I was like, what? These two big accounts are getting some serious work in the kingdom for sure. So even though 93 and 77 was pushing from top here, they weren't able to prevent the burn on this flag. So I guess that push was a little bit too late. Run, G5s, run. Run as fast as your little legs can take you. Run. let's see from Wind Camp. Let's see how much marches are coming down here. Oh, run, G5s, run. We got some players already. Good active fighters, but not whales. Okay. We have a couple of whales coming as well. Awesome. But we're planning to stay at 90 players. Oh, so you want to have maximum 90 players active. 90 active fighters at any one time, right? Ooh, looks like they're gonna go for the rally on this flag here. G5s go on. What G5s are gonna do? Hold on. Are we seeing a rotation here where 93 and 77 come take this flag? They then G5s then push up to here and burn these flags. Is that what we're gonna see, chat? We're seeing some crazy rotations here, honestly. I love it. I really love it. I think they're going for one of these flags here. Or maybe both. Whilst we're waiting for that, let's see what 93 and 77 is capable of right here. Then again, they're all by themselves. There's nobody contesting them, right? Because G5s are rotated up top, whilst they stay here in the bottom looking to burn this flag. It's gonna be the first burn, so it's no biggie. But this is huge. If they can burn these two flags, holy mother of fuck. Here we go. Here we go, chat. I love the rotations here. This is insane. Yes, we're not planning to have more than 90 players in our kingdom. Oh, 90 active players. That's awesome. Nice. Well, I'm glad I'm here. I'm part of the 90, right, Dart? Hey, Evil. I didn't even see that Evil Cloud had entered the chat, man. I do apologize, Evil. Welcome to you, mate. How is it going, Evil? Dude, I'm so happy to be back as well, mate. Honestly. The last 5 months has been crazy. So if you guys have missed my Discord post earlier, go and check that out, because like I said, I won't be talking about the last 5 months on the channel. I just want to keep things kind of like, you know, that's dead and buried, right? So the last 5 months is history, and we're just chilling. Here comes the rotation again from 93 and 77. So I love this, what's happening right now, chat. I love it. Everybody's just rotating. Yep. Getting the free burns on certain flags. Can they not burn this flag as well? No, they can burn this flag. So why are they not burning this one? Am I blind or something here, chat? Isn't these two flags touching? Or maybe because these are here first, they need to burn these ones before they can get to this one. But regardless, here they come again. Here they come again to defend. Ooh, big murder ball time, chat. Evil, new year, new kingdom. Just register for tides. Oh, so you migrated as well, Evil. Which kingdom did you migrate to? Is that 1367? Yeah, it looks like 1367. What's that kingdom like? I hope you're having a good time over in 1367, mate. Oh, hold on. So you migrated to 2298. Strong B seed. Okay. Why have you got 1367 on the end of your name, on your YouTube name then? I was very welcome. Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear that you were welcome with open arms. Who could resist an evil clown in their kingdom, by the way? No one can resist having an evil clown in their kingdom, right? So, what were you worried about? What the hell? What's the purpose of this flag? It's just, oh, a back flag just to like, okay, protecting this one. So you know what needs to happen now? G5s need to get themselves down here with 489 and demolish these guys. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen because 93 and 77 is stopping them from even coming down. Wow. Wow, look at the numbers here, chat. It's just insane, right? To see so much marches on the field. Let's see what have I missed in the chat here. So chat, just so you guys know, I'm only down to one PC monitor right now. Just before Christmas, I end up breaking one of my monitors, so if I missed anything in the chat, I do apologize. I've only got one monitor working with right now, so let me have a look at what's going on in the chat. In our alliance, R2 new migrants. Oh, R2s. Let's have a look real quick. Let's have a look at the R2s, the new migrants. What? No chance. Oh, so we got 13 new migrants. All over 100 mil power, which is quite nice. Ooh, okay. So we have Ren. I guess this is a VIP 19 account. It's a VIP 19 account, this one in it. It's not SVIP, right? But that's a good account as well. Ren's a good account. What am I clicking mail for? Info. This looks like another VIP 19 account, right? Or are these all SVIP? The Luffy. Some good accounts here, man. Killy. Keeper. Okay. I see you guys. 2 Artogs. Okay. How many Artogs have you got? 3. 6 Artogs. Wow. They're not bad accounts, man. I'm glad the fact that they're like 100 plus million powers, you know. That's really good, Dart. Did you guys recruit all of these guys, Dart, yourself? Yeah, I imagine, man. Ren is SBIP. Yeah, so all of the other ones I was looking at, I was 99% right, because I was saying none of these guys who are looked at is SVIP, but this one is the only SVIP that we've got, and you've confirmed it as well. Luffy is SVIP as well. Luffy, where's he? Luffy, oh yeah, he's SVIP as well. Awesome. So we got some whales, man. VIP 19 and SVIPs. These are some good accounts, honestly. Looking forward to fight alongside these guys in the future, whenever we actually register for the next KvK, which is the 2nd. So my account, I actually had, I can't even see my account, chat. Look, I can't even click on my account, but I can click on everyone else's account. That's crazy. I wanted to show chat my RTOG, you know, got myself another RTOG, which is fantastic. Hold on. Did they burn that flag? They burnt it. What about the building flag down here? 9 minutes on the building flag and the burning that as well. So G5s and 489, they just can't seem to get past this area right here. Everyone is just getting absolutely wrecked right now. Is there fighting happening down in this section? Why am I seeing the top marker? So there's still no fighting down here yet. There's nothing happening. So why did I see their top marker here? All these flags are still fine. The flag here up top side, the Zig, that's fine. This one, woo, this one is under pressure. Where's the rally? Oh, the rally is disbanded. And just a swarm. It's going to be difficult for them to get this flag. 100% difficult because of these Kingdom Select City themes. We had a big queue, over 80 applications. What? Wow, dude, I love to. I bet you're loving to see. I bet you're happy to see those numbers, Dart, right? That tells you that people wants to come to the kingdom, and it's such a difficult thing when you got so much applicants, right? Or so much potential immigrants wanting to come to the kingdom. It's difficult for you to see through who's the best and who's going to be a good fit for the kingdom, right? 80, that's insane. I bet you love to see that shit. $93 deserve the W. They are doing an incredible job. I agree that 1093 and 77 deserve this win. Not because, they've done anything extra compared to what the G5s and 89 has done, right? It's just the pure fact that we're talking about big whales. We're talking about high spenders. We're talking about people with a huge budget that can pay pilots to come in and run their accounts, 24/7s, right? The G5s doesn't have that depth. They don't have the depth in order to do that. So 93 and 77. Whoa, look at the freaking sad faces here. What the hell? Look at the sad faces here, man. Look at the train of sad faces, chat. Oh, holy smokes. Look at the freaking train of sad faces. This is insane. Whoa, I love to see those sad faces just now. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, you should be happy, man, to see all those people. That's incredible. 80, migrants looking to come into a kingdom where not many people are leaving. That's insane, man. I love to see it. So again, shout out to my kingdom 2638 for winning the KvK with our allies 2293. Big shout out to all our opponents as well. Can't remember all the numbers for you guys, but it was really good. Definitely a good KvK. Really had to refuse many good fighters, but sadly can't take a lot of the migrants. Exactly, mate. You can't take them all, innit? It's like Pokemon, right? You can't catch them all, right? You just have to catch the ones that you can. And unfortunately, not everybody's gonna make it into a kingdom. I can say I've witnessed that firsthand. I applied to a kingdom prior to coming to 2638. I didn't get in. So I understand for sure, mate. Kind of disappointing when it happens, but you can understand why. A seed in big downtime. Yeah, impressed by them, to be honest. They're doing amazing. 100%, mate. The G5s are doing a fantastic job to support 489. But, you know, let's be honest, right? There's going to come a time when the G5s are going to run out of steam, whether it be physically, you know, even financially. They're going to run out of steam. And when it comes to that, when it comes to 1093 and 77, you know, these guys are going to end up having the finances taking over, right? Oh. Yeah, definitely good to see the evil, man. And evil's migrated to a new kingdom as well. So, guys, I want to know, evil, have you maxed Sun Tzu Prime? What are your thoughts on Sun Tzu? Which commander are you looking to reset as well? I'd love to know what you're doing. So Dracul is actually resetting XY, which I think is a really good pick if he's got enough commander sculptures to get a decent amount back to invest into Achilles. Then that's great. So which commanders are you guys resetting? Did you guys max Sun Tzu? What are your thoughts on Sun Tzu? I don't think Sun Tzu is great. I just think he's okay. I would rather reset XY or Ragnar. Well, good choices. But the question is, if you reset XY, have you got a good primary commander to invest into the next cav? Which is the next cav you're going to invest in? Have you got good gear on your cavs? Have you got good armaments? You know, that sort of thing. And the same thing for infantry, you know, for Ragnar. If you were to reset Ragnar, have you got pincer and a second pincer set to go with Sun Tzu, you know? If you're going to invest into Sun Tzu. All that kind of... There's so much questions. And all depends on your answers, to be fair. You've got two pincer. Okay. So if you got two pincer, I'm guessing you've got BQ, you got LC. You're going to invest into Sun Tzu. So who's going to be your fourth Smite commander then? Have you got William Wallace as well? Or are you using someone else? So Dot says Sun Tzu plus William Wallace. Yep, like that. BQ Luce makes it too good for pincer. Yep. Dracul, BRB. No worries, Dracul, mate. STP as 20% improve BQ. I want to read what Evil is saying there. So Evil is saying Sun Tzu Prime 20% improve to BQ. And yes, STP is gonna get expertise. Okay, so your expertise in Sun Tzu. And GG. Richard gonna get reset. What? You're resetting Richard? That's insane. But you need Richard, man, for like Bob chaining, no? Don't you still use Richard for like chaining? Look at this, chat. Look at the craziness that's happening right here, chat. Oh, is that reset? What? Oh, it's only 10 p.m. I just saw Esmeralda popped up just now. I thought it was reset, chat. Evil is actually resetting Richard. What? Two Delta Cavs and two pincer. Whoa. Well, I'm very surprised you actually think about resetting like a commander like Richard when you need it for chaining. Then again, if you've got like I don't know, Shazar at 5111, you can use Shazar for training, to chaining. If you've got Huo, you can use Huo as well. CC, double C, you can use. I just think Richard is a good commander, man, to keep still. Sun Tzu Prime, William Warriors, BQ Lucha. Oh, okay, okay. So you've already invested into William Wallace then. But honestly, I would also try Sun Tzu, BQ, William Wallace, and Lucha William Wallace maybe. Yeah, yeah, you can try either one of those because they're all smite commanders. It's just dependent on your opponents and your kingdom, all that kind of good stuff, right? Your spend level, your gear, armaments, whether or not you get good trade or not. So try switching them around to see which one perform better for you to match your playing style. That's what I'd say, Inferno. Dart is saying with William Wallace, Sun Tzu Prime makes more instant damage. So William Wallace, Sun Tzu Prime make more instant damage. Yep, I agree. Because obviously William Wallace is amplifying the damage that Sun Tzu actually does as well. So yeah, agreed. Looks like they're going for the next flag year. So they got the flag year finished to help this one year, because I think, you know, 77 is going into a little bit of downtime. So what they're doing is back flagging and helping the other flags, right? Because I think yesterday they saw that in their downtime, the G5s were able to regain all of the territory that they lost during their uptime, right? So they're preventing that by building all these back flags. Where are they going now? So 93 has helped 77 and they're pushing up top. So where are they going right now? Where are they going? So these marches are like 30, 14 seconds. Okay. So looks like they're going to extinguish this flag. So they come in here to defend it. Where is 489? So 489 is pushing up top as well. Yep. But even though that flag is going to drop, there's another one there to protect it. So not much gain there. So this is where the next action is going to be, chat. So have a look at chat. I have Huo, Hera, Shazar. Yeah. All faster than Richard. Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Well, I really think even support skill, you know, Richard got like a really good support skills for certain type of KvK. But if you're in a kingdom that only focus on certain KvKs, then yeah, Richard is a fair one. So I can run maybe Arthur, Philip, GG, Achilles. Yeah, good pair in that as well. Because Arthur Philip has been working since new combo commanders came in, right? So Arthur Philip is a good one. GG and Achilles, definitely a good one as well. Really want that, but GG, not Max. Okay. We'll get there at the recess. Okay, so you're gonna reset the commander, get the sculptures to max GG. I think GG is gonna be good for a long time, you know, because he has such a weird or unique mechanic, should I say, where, you know, slightly wounded are no longer able to go into like sevs as well. So he's got a really good mechanic, and I can see him lasting for a long time. And if you've noticed, when these guys are swarming flags or structures in this KvK, they've been using a lot of GG because of the way that his healing works, right? So I think he's a good investment. Whether or not he's going to last for a long time, that remains to be seen. But I think he's really good for now. If you don't have William Wallace, don't have second pincer, just STP BQ on pincer and Luce Alex and Arch. Yeah, that still works. Well, I think most people were trying Luce Alex with pincer and it's not working out well for them. And that's why I think even Billet was having that same problem. He was using Luce Alex with pincer, but Luce and LC and Alex work better when it's arch formation. So really good shout there by Dart as well. I'm also interested, and I can't see anywhere report ST3 with Hector. Oh, Sun Tzu Prime with Hector. It sounds good. It sounds good when you think about it. The fact that Hector is an enabler as well, and he's quite tanky. But why is nobody running it though? Why is nobody testing it? Exactly. So yeah, Inferno, I did see, I was watching, so all of this time since the KvK has been going on between the G5s and 489, I've been watching Billet's stream, and he was running pincer with Luce and Alex, and it wasn't doing great. The best you can get from Luce, LC and Alex is running Delta. If you use pincer, you're just going to end up with dog do the trades. And I think that's the reason why he was struggling. So 93 is rotating again. Where are they rotating to this time? So they're rotating to this bottom flag here. Whoa. Man, they're on a ball, man. They're freaking burning the G5s in everywhere right now. Wherever they're touching, they're burning the G5s, man. But they can't burn 489 for sure. So 93 and 77, they're being bullies. They're bullying the G5s, which is not cool. I mean, you mentioned a good thing there, Dot. Maybe somebody could run a test with Hector and Sun Tzu Prime, you know, and see if that actually works. It sounds good when you think about the skills that Hector have and the things that Sun Tzu wants. I think those two commanders will definitely make it work. But I'm just curious as to why nobody has tested it so far. Maybe the likes of like Bilek, they haven't got. Bilek haven't got Hector, right? So he's not going to test it. Arch formation as well for works fine for BQ. Enjo try STP Gorgo. What the hell? Sun Tzu Prime Gorgo? How did that work? I'm guessing that didn't work out well as well, because Gorgo works better with Arch as well, didn't she? I don't think that would work out well. Did he get good trades, Evil? LC Philip is better than LC Alex. I don't know, man. I don't like Philip. Yeah, I imagine he didn't get good trades as well. So he dumped that straight away in it, because if you're running with pincer, if you're running any of those commanders with pincer, with Alex, it's not going to work. I think Alex is just better with Arch 100%. But Philip is running with Arthur. Yeah, that works, right? Okay, he tried because Chatsky asked and he realized it didn't work. Oh, I'm glad it didn't work, because honestly, people, if it did work, people would be like, oh yeah, I need to go max Hector right now. And I don't think Hector is for every single player, right? Not everyone should go ahead and max Hector for sure. I don't think the average player should go and do that. Even after resetting a commander and get the all the sculptures back, Hector is not the plan for your average players for sure. Yeah, Hector is not one of those commanders where, you know, Inferno. Hector is not one of those commanders where every single player needs to go and max him. It's only designed for like those, you know, giga chads, you know, all the whales and the krakens, you know. But it's really good to see Gorgo still holding up in Garrison in 2026, you know. So we got a good infantry garrison, we got a good cav garrison. The only sketchiness we've got is archer garrisons, right? And historically, archer garrisons have always been rubbish, man. So we got good cav, we got good infantry. We need a good mix, and we've got a good mix as well, because when you use Gorgo with Hector running mix, or Hera with Hector running mix, it works, right? I like Hector with GG on Delta. Hector with GG. That's one tanky bloody march, right? That's a tanky march right there. Does that get like really good numbers in terms of the trade dart? I just see that march being very tanky, but it doesn't push out a lot of DPS. Some had good results with Arthur GG's and Achilles Attila. So let's see. Arthur GG. Yeah, Arthur GG is going to be all right. Attila Achilles. Yeah, that's going to be okay as well. Depending on the gear. Exactly. Depending on a lot of factors, man. Depending on gear. Depending on your tech. Depending on your armaments. Depending on the kingdom that you're in. The opponents that you're going up against. There's so much different factors. So when people see reports and everything, they need to take it with a pinch of salt, because they need to scrutinize more. Okay, so you got this good trade, right? Which kingdom are you in for a start? Which kingdom were you fighting? What your gear like? What your spending level before making any kind of decisions, you know? Like for me, if I was in KvK now, I'd definitely max Sun Tzu, right? But I'm not in KvK, so I don't think Sun Tzu is a must max commander. However, if you are in KvK and you want to replace your Ragnar because he's so slow where he can't keep up to get his active skill off to, which is his bread and butter, right? Yeah, go ahead and max Sun Tzu if you can, you know, if you've got the sculptures and you want to waste them. Sun Tzu is okay. But I'm not going to max Sun Tzu. I'm going to max a Cav commander. I'm going for Achilles and that's it. Well, where's the rotation again? Where's the rotation going, chat? So 93 is rotating bottom side here. I think they're looking to defend this flag, right? Is that where they're going? Or they're pushing all the way to the bottom? Ooh. They're building another flag here, 77. What the what? The 77 is building another flag, and 93 is coming down to support them as well, just to help. So right now, I really think 489 and the G5s should just burn everything up top here. So whatever they can burn, whilst 93 is pushing down, they should literally start burning all of these flags. Why are they not burning this one? They should literally go for this one and burn it. Holy crap. So, Chad, you can see this. Look, 93 is getting chased by 489. So, 77 and 93, they're just chasing them. Oh, chasing them all the way down to the bottom to where the building flag is. And guess what? Where's the G5s? The G5s are waiting. G5s are waiting, man. Oh, I love this KvK. It's like wacky racers, man. Oh my gosh. So the evil clone said Ragnar bench and Skippy bench. Yep, yep. I'm benching my Ragnar as well. I'm running actual 2 pincers and 1 because I run 3 infantry, so I'm still using skill damage. But I think 1 is even better than Ragnar. You know, I love the silence that Guan does, and you guys are gonna think that's weird to be running Guan in 2026, but yeah, I just love Guan, man. He works well for me. But my old kingdom had good results with Ragnar Skippy, even trade positive. Really? Well, I've seen Billet using Ragnar Skippy, and it wasn't doing well for him as well. But you know, like I said earlier, it depends on your playing style and depends on the kingdom that you're up against, the kingdom that you're in, your spend level, your armaments, so much different factors, man. Any commander I think can trade well. It all just depends on the scenario. Ooh, we're getting a rally here. Will the G5s get the burn? Obviously, 489 is here supporting them for sure. So yeah, they should get the burn on this one. There's no reinforcements. A little reinforcements here and there from this city. But that's just about it. Not a lot of... Whoa, 2 rallies, chat. I didn't even see there's 2 rallies hitting. I love this shit. I love it. I love this shit, chat. No time wasting. Just get the objective freaking done. Both of them burn at the same time as well. What the hell? Literally both of them went on fire at the exact same time. I love to see that shit. Oh, Dart is off, is he? Hey, Dart, I didn't even see that you mentioned that you're off to bed, mate. Good night, buddy. I know you're a couple of hours, well, an hour and a bit ahead of me right now. Well, always good to see you returning up on one of the live stream, Dart, so I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for dropping by, mate. Have I missed anything? Sun Tzu Prime. Can you zoom out? Yeah, we can zoom out. Where are you? Do you want to see the entire map? Sun Tzu? So here's the entire map, buddy. It's exactly the same place as it was when Kingston started 3 days ago, mate. The line is in exactly the same position. The only difference is, if you like, the G5s were actually touching the Zig here, but right now is 489 touching the Zig, obviously. And 77 did lose a little bit of land as well. The only change happened right here. But yeah, 77 is trying to build a flag right now. And a couple of these flags are burning. If there's any particular thing that you want me to have a look at, just let me know, okay? Where's this rally going from 77? Oh, it's coming over here. Yeah, Sun Tzu need more testing for sure. I don't think we've figured out everything that Sun Tzu is capable of. Or maybe there's a commander yet to come that is going to pair well with Sun Tzu. I don't think, honestly, I don't think Sun Tzu as is pair yet in the game. So that's my opinion. I just don't feel like the commanders that are in the game right now is the best fit for Sun Tzu. I think there is going to be another commander get released that's going to be insane with Sun Tzu. Yeah, 93 is all in the Zig still. For sure. So 93 is looking good. So it's looking good for 77 and 93. I feel like the G5s are gonna get burned out really soon, because you know when it comes to finances, I don't think the G5s have enough to cope with the likes of 77 and 93. And then it's going to end up being a 2v1 where 489 is going to go up against 77 and 93. And I don't think, as good as 489 is, I don't think they've got enough to take on a 2v1. Inferno says, but I will consider for sure 2 infantry march would fit perfectly for me for that mix. Yep. Well, if you've got the equipment, you've got the armaments, and you've got the commanders to run 2 infantry marches, then you're definitely in a good spot there for sure. What the hell, man? Look at the numbers here, guys. Look at all the white here. All the white that you can see. These are 93 and 77 people. And look at how much of them is just pushing down here for this flag. What the hell? Let's get the view from Wind Camp, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Look how crazy that is. Well, it's really good to watch that actual crazy KvK for sure, dude. I'm glad that I'm able to actually stream it today in Inferno for sure, because I haven't streamed a KvK in for like forever, mate. If you check my Discord, you'll see that I've left a message on Discord, just kind of giving a brief overview as to what's happened back in 2025, you know. And thank fuck 2025 is over and done with. We're now in 2026 and it's a new year, new start, new everything, man. So we're gonna keep it going for 2026 here, chat, but we're not gonna stream as much as we did in 2025 for sure. New beginnings. Where is everybody gone? Oh, they're just pushing field here. They're trying to keep 89 and 89 at bay, because where's the G5s? Oh, they're pushing on the G5s here. Oh, unlucky. Man, they just can't get over here to defend this flag, can they? They're not giving them a chance to come over here to defend the flag. And why would they? I'm just surprised you're not logging with the stream, dude. It's a combination of a couple of things. It's the settings that I'm using, and it's also my PC. I'm not gonna say I've got the best PC. As you can see, this is very it's so smooth, right? So I've got a decent internet connection. I'm using fiber, and I'm also using a certain settings on my PC that helps as well. A couple of things here that will help, but the main thing is in the settings, the game settings, if you like. Yeah, I can stream in full graphics as well if I want to, but I just find it very crowded where you can't see the marches. So what I tend to do is to reduce some of the numbers of the troops on the field, so you can see and you can hear all that kind of good stuff. Well, as you can see, this is so free. You know, a lot of people struggle with the lags and everything else. I don't. Back flag here from... Who's building the flag here? Whose flag is this? Oh, 93. The 93 is... grabbing some more land here because they think maybe 77 might lose this flag. Maybe they're gonna lose that one for sure. Let's see. So 489 is freaking. They're hugging this flag. They're literally cuddling this flag here. I switched to network free and it's better. Yeah, I did see that the Rise of Kingdoms got some new settings. Yeah, I did see those, but I've not really explored them. I'm not gonna lie, Inferno. I've not explored it fully yet, but I'm not using any different settings. I've not switched to the new network, anything at all. I'm just streaming with my normal fiber internet connection and the settings that I've already got. So maybe there's a way for me to even improve the stream even further if I were to go to a different network. But I did see those new settings and I'm gonna give them a try at some point as well. But look at this. 489, they're hugging this flag. They really want to burn this flag. They want this flag for sure. And if they get it, they can get a little bit of land here, which ain't too bad. And then they can focus then on this flag. Good job here by 489 as well. So what happened down here? So they got the burn, did they? Did they burn this flag? Yes, they burnt it. And now they're rotating again. So everything is burning on this bottom side here. Bottom side, wherever they're touching, they're burning. So this KvK is insane, man. Look at the G3s. Whoa, whoa. G5s, look at them. They're rolling in. Let's get the view from the water cam side. Oh, this is 489, isn't it? Oh, that's 93. What the hell? Where's 93 going? So 93 is supporting 77 for this flag here. What the hell, man? Chat, I'm honestly, I've been watching this KvK, but I'm really glad I got a chance to actually stream some of it as well on the channel. And it's really, really fun, honestly. Yeah, they're doing what they need to do, Inferno. They're doing the thing that they need to do in order to maintain the territory that they have going into their downtime. The next 3 days is going to be critical. The next 3 days is absolutely critical because the Zig is going to come online again. We still got 489 touching the Zig. And I think they're trying to clear a way for the G5s to get to touch the Zig as well, so they can do a double rally to take that Zig and hold it for the end of the KvK. What's going on here? Why are they balled up here? So they're murder balling up here. Why? Are they going to push towards these flags? Or they just push the ball high up so nobody can actually come and interfere with the flag that they're trying to burn right here? I think that's what they're doing, right? They just push the ball a little bit further forwards to protect this flag. I was watching my friend in the game, Douglas from 93. He said, my DM, he got me 3.5 billion KP so far. What the hell? That's insane, Inferno. He got 3.5 billion KP so far. That's insane. He must have used a shed loads of speed ups and resources though to get 3.5 bill. Unless he's got like a really cracked account as well. Right, chat, bear with me a second. Just gonna have a quick leg stretch and I'll be back. BRB, chat. Alright, we're back. Where's the big murder ball gone, chat? Where's the murder ball gone? What the hell? So did they... Oh, they got one final burn left in this flag here. Let me have a look at the chat, what the chat is saying. Oh, yeah, you're giving me the chords there for where the murder ball is. Yeah. So this is where the action is gonna be now. Big craziness happening right now. So I think it's the last burn is left in this flag. Absolutely last burn. So where's the G5s? Some of the G5s are here, aren't they? Yeah, some of the G5s are here. The question is, can they get the feel though to get this rally off? Because the rally would be already pinned, right? Just waiting to be released. So the question is, you know, can they actually clear the field here? Because 93 and 77 know that this is a big flag for them. They don't want to lose this flag, so... But it's inevitable. I think they're going to lose it. Regardless of Wild Lion is here. And he's going to be stuffing this flag for sure. Ooh, they pushed them off, man. They pushed them off the flag. Insane. And now they're at risk of getting rallied as well. Because now that they pushed them off, they got this flag. Is vulnerable, right? Whoa. 93 actually push 89 off the flag. So they have to regroup and come again if they actually want to burn this flag. Next to the Zig, check Douglas. Douglas is next to the Zig. Where exactly? Is there still fighting, you think? Can't see... Oh, Douglas is here. Okay, this one. That's a crazy account, man. That's a real crazy account. The shout out to 1093 and Douglas there, getting the kills. Yeah, I did find him just now, Inferno. So we found him. We found your boy Douglas. He's here, racking up that kill still. What's his acclaim? It's crazy amount of acclaims as well. 127 mil. That's a lot of KP. He streamed 24 hours yesterday. That's insane. Dude, I tried to do a 24-hour stream once and it didn't work out well. I gave up like after 12 hours. Like, nah, this 24 hours thing, it's just not gonna work. But I suppose if you've got the numbers on the stream and people are like, you know, interacting with the stream and everything, and you're fighting as well and you're having a good time, 24 hours is a piece of piss, right? But when I was doing it, I was like, nah. Oh, they actually burned it. They actually just pushed on and burned it. Didn't even see a rally or anything going on. Maybe there's someone just swarmed it down. And this one knows burning as well. So are they going to go for that one? Maybe. Yeah, I couldn't do a 24-hour stream, man. But I'm never saying never, actually. I could do. But it all depends on a couple of things. If I'm actually fighting in the KvK, yes. If I'm getting like really good trades and, you know, things are working out, yes. If I've got the chat and everybody supporting the stream, yes. Otherwise, it just feels demoralizing for me to actually do a 24-hour stream when there's like, you know, I don't know, 50 or 60 people watching the stream. Well, shout out to our boy Douglas as well. Smashing that 24-hour stream and getting those KP. Big GGs to you, buddy. So it's going to be a race to see, okay, once this flag finish, yeah, who is going to get to drop the flag? Is it going to be 93 dropping a flag? I think 93 is getting himself ready to potentially drop a flag. But can they get there before 489 or potentially the G5s? So who's going to get to drop the new flag here? That's the question, chat. That is the question. Is it now going to be 93 and 77? Or is it going to be the G5s and 489? It was a really big GG indeed. 200 plus people. Oh my god, that's insane. Those numbers, man. If I could get 200 plus people watching one of my streams, that's like 2 Christmases in one for me, you know? But you never know, man. If we continue to push the channel like we are right now, we've grown this channel from 0 to what it is right now in a short space of time as well. But honestly, it would be nice to have like 200 plus people watching one of my streams. That'd be crazy. You know the funny thing is, right? When we were in KvK with 2293 and we were fighting, it's just unfortunate that I didn't have the internet connection to be able to stream, because I know I would have get like some decent numbers on my stream as well. But it was just unfortunate, man. But in the next KvK, hopefully, in a couple of months, on the I think we're registering on the 2nd of March, so I should be able to stream all my fights then. Well, I end up getting my 3rd Artog here as well, which is insane. So we got our 3rd Artog since migrating to 2638. First time in the kingdom, first win. So great. So let's have a quick look here. So G5s are building here, which is nice. So they can actually burn these flags. Pretty cool. The back flagging from 77. Still some fighting going on here. A Skippy rally on the Archer garrison here. Boom, the Archer garrison is down. CY, bye-bye. Still tons of fighting left in this KvK yet, man. Tons of fighting left. But the big one is here, chat. The big deal is right here. This flag, once it go down, it's going to be a freaking... It's going to be a mad rush to see who's going to be dropping that flag first. The way it's looking right now, it looks like 93 is going to be the one to drop this flag. Unless the G5s and 489 can do something very, very telling, right? They need to get feel here to push this location like right now. I suppose it's possible if you keep the grind. Yeah, I will. You know, the thing is, last year was the time when I was doing a lot of grinding, because I was trying to see how fast I could monetize the channels, how fast I could grow the community as well. So last year was a different year. 2026 is more like different. Now that the channel is in this position, the grind is going to be there, but I still know that I need to do real life stuff and do normal day-to-day jobs. So there we go. The flag is dropped. 93's dropped it. Oh my god, I knew they were going to be the first, you know, honestly, because the numbers that 93 have in this location, absolutely, there would be the first one to drop the flag. So now they've got this flag down. What is going to be the response from 489 here? Clearly, the objective is to try to burn this flag and drop a flag of their own, right? Surely that has to be the play. But they need to get numbers. They haven't got the numbers right now. Hold on. Is 93 pushing them anywhere else? So 93 is not pressuring them there. They're not pressuring them over here either. And they're not pressuring them on the top side, right? So it's just purely by the zig. So 93 is doing what they need to do. However, 489 and the G5s, they need to do something to stop this building flag. But can they get the numbers to do it? That's the question. Where are the G5s? G5s are here, doing stuff down here, but they're all over the place, man. They need to consolidate themselves and help 489 up top. Right, chat? They need to really help 489 here. So if we go to fire camp, you can see the numbers for fire camp is just like very, very little compared to what you can see from 93 and 77. So G5s need to come down here to help. 2026. It's a new era for sure. Yes, indeed, mate. 93. Oh, you're complimenting 93 for dropping this flag here. You just want to see 93 win, don't you? I'm just staying on the fence with this one. I made a call earlier, and I think even though 489 and the G5s have been doing some good work, but I still think 93 and 77 is going to win this KvK. I've been watching this KvK really crazy fighting last 2 to 3 days. It's insane. Yes, true that, mate. It's been insane for sure. Yeah, the G5s need to help, but yeah, maybe downtime for them for sure. And this is where they're gonna end up losing some territory and stuff, and then 77 is gonna end up losing a little bit more as the night progresses. Hey Bomber, what's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. I'm doing good, Bomber, mate. Compared to the last couple of months, mate, I'm in a much better place. So thank you for asking, mate, and always good to see you, man. What's now for 2293? Are you guys having a long break before registering for KvK as well? Because we had a crazy KvK which ended 2 days ago, right? So you guys taking a long hiatus as well before registering? Well, 489 need to do something about this building flag because, you know, 7 minutes left. Unless they got a rally already ready to rock and roll, they need to get people. Yeah, they're getting some numbers now. 489, they recognize the importance of this flag, right? So they're pouring people in to come and support clearing the field here for this rally to be unpinned. They're doing what they need to do, but where's the G5s? Let's see, water camp. See, look at the numbers for the water camp, right? The numbers for the G5s, you can tell that it's downtime for them. There's very few of them up top here. There's a couple here trying to build this flag, but it looks like they're going to get... This flag is going to be destroyed. Maybe. 7 minutes as well. So another 7 minutes left on that flag. Oh, this is where they all are. They're pushing a flag here. And they got the burn. Now they need to rotate all the way up top. They need to rotate all the way here to help 489 with this flag. Or maybe 489 don't need them because we saw lots of reinforcement coming in from 489, right? Maybe they don't need them. Yeah, man, that KvK was wild indeed, mate. It wasn't the same kind of stature as this one, but obviously for A seed KvK, it was definitely a good one for sure, mate. I enjoyed every single moment of it. And, mate, I'm completely drained of resources and speed ups, mate. I literally end up having like 50 days of universal speed ups left after that KvK, bro. That was insane. So the recovery is in full swing right now. Hoping to recover enough for the next one. We're going another month. Yeah, taking a break well from February. Probably register in March as well. That sounds reasonable as well, buddy. Reasonable for the regen. And just to get a little bit of a break as well from all the craziness. Well, one thing is for sure, 489 needs a little bit more support down here. So if some of the G5s could come here and help 489 against 93 and 77, that'd be great. But I don't know, man. It looks like this flag is going to be complete, you know. I think that 93 is going to complete this building flag here. If the G5s don't come down, rotate up here to help. And I can't see any of them right now moving. Yeah, they're protecting their building flag here. So it's all up to 489 on this top side, at the bottom of the zig here. And I don't think they can do it. I don't think 489 can push two kingdoms as strong as 93 and 77 to stop them building this flag. So I think that flag is going to be finished. But you know, the good thing is 489 did get a little bit of territory right here. Just in this section, when the flag expanded, they got a little bit of territory, which is good. And they got some big names here as well. Amada Z's, you got Akanada. Ooh, somebody's playing hero, tickling the city right here. Someone is having fun smashing their troop into Akanada city. And he's like, yum, yum, yum. Thank you very much. I love those free KP. Clearly you can see the numbers, right? The numbers here for 93 and 77. It's just far superior to compare to what 489 can muster. They definitely need some of the G5s to come down here and help. So some of the G5s should really come here, because this is an important flag, right? If they could prevent this, it would be good, but I don't think they can. Inferno say, oh man, I just realized we started tides. This pop-up, lol. Wasn't recovered enough still from the last KvK. Oh dear. Oh dear, brother. I can empathize with that, because if we were to go into KvK right now in 2638, right, after coming off that big win and that insane A-seed KvK, dude, I would ask for what they call it, the pass thing. I'd ask for what's it called again? What's it called when you ask for a ticket? I definitely will be asking for one of those, because I've got no speed ups to take part in another KvK right now. Vacation permit, that's the one I'm looking for. I'll be asking for a vacation permit, man. Oh, I'll probably end up bringing my farms into KvK, because I've got enough speed up on my farm. I've got enough resources on there as well, so I'll just use my farm to fill rallies and garrisons, but my main will stay out of KvK for sure. Oh man, this is a missed opportunity on the flag here. Man, I need to bring my farms into KvK. No, dude. Is there a time when you never bring your farm into KvK? You always have to bring your farm, man. Always. Vacation ticket, exactly. Dude, if in the next when we register for the next KvK, right, whenever that is, if I don't have 500 plus days of speed ups, I can't take part in the KvK, because I've witnessed the amount of fighting that I've done in the previous KvK, right, to get over 1 point something million KP. I only had like 800 days of speed ups, and I was getting some absolutely horrendous trade. I was trading negative all the way through. So there's no way I could take another KvK right now. I definitely have to go for a vacation permit for sure. So this flag, yeah, it's done. It's done. No, 489 have to do the hard work by trying to burn this flag over, over time. They have to go the hard road whilst it was building, that was the ideal time for them to actually try to burn it, but I don't think that's going to be even possible right now. So yeah, they lost a little bit. Do I think 489 should take this territory right here? I think if they get this territory right here, it would be good. So G5s, I think, should really, once this flag's finish, they should get more 489 territory here, because they're better off at defending these flags, right? And G5s will support them, because the G5s can't really do much in the downtime against 77 and 93. But this is going to be a difficult flag for them to even burn. So we'll see. We'll see what 93 and 77 can do. But I don't think they can burn these flags, man. It's so difficult with these Kingdom Select buff that these flags are getting, you know, the garrison. It's crazy. For me, speed up's no issue. RSS. Most people having problems with RSS. John says, who's winning? You know what, John? It's very even still. But if we can say, based on who got the main prize right now, 93 and 77 is winning, mate. I would 100% say 93 and 77 is winning, because they're the ones actually gaining some territory, and they're doing a lot of pressure on the G5s. So in that regard, I'd say, yeah, 93 and 77 is winning, but it's still not over yet, buddy. Obama says, I zeroed myself last KvK, bro. Dude, I didn't go as much as zeroed myself, but I really depleted myself of resources and speed ups, to the point where I was playing on my farm account, just literally filling garrisons and rallies, mate. I had nothing left to give on my main. I could kill some more troops on my main, but I just thought it would be unnecessary to do that when I could use my farm, you know? So yeah, I literally depleted all of my resources and speed ups on my main, and then switch over to using my farm accounts. And look what we did. We actually got the win, Bomber. So shout out to 2293, man, for the big support in that KvK. You guys were... Actually, Obama, what did you think about that rescue, mate? That rescue was freaking amazing. When we came to get you guys and free you guys from being blocked. I enjoyed every single moment of freeing you guys and getting you guys into Kingsland, mate. That was so good. $4 million dead last KvK. Last what? 4 mil? That's insane. I don't know if I zeroed myself or not, but you got 4 million deads last Tides KvK. That's insane, Inferno. Are you a whale, man? Obama says, man, bro, we needed that. Been fighting all of them for on two fronts, dude. But we had the same as well, Obama. So, you know, both of us had 1v2s, right? Both of us end up with a 1v2 situation all the time, but Greenwood wasn't no good for sure. Greenwood was trying, mate, but they just didn't have the rally and garrison to be helpful as they could been. You know, they could have been, but they did the best, mate. Exactly, but I mean, the rescue, man, that was a rescue mission and a half, mate. Honestly, when we're fighting freaking two kingdoms just to try to rescue you guys, oh my god, it was so good. It was so fun, though. I thoroughly enjoyed every single moment of that rescue mission, mate. Yeah, Greenwood, they just needed a little bit more extra. If they had one or two players who were capable of doing a good garrison and a good rally, I think they would be a little bit more helpful. But because they didn't have those players, they have people on the field that could be a nuisance, right? But It's just that to hold the flags and to launch rallies, that's where they struggle a little bit. But shout out to our allies in Greenwood, man. I can't even remember all the kingdom numbers. I need to go back and look at the previous like chats and stuff to remember all the kingdoms. But it was a really good KvK, man. It was fun. I think the best part for me was the rescue. Freeing you guys to get you guys into by the past 9s into Kingdom, that was so fun. We're fixing our downtime now. It's gonna be fun next KvK. Bro, oh, are you guys fixing your downtime? What you saying? Look, people need to be back off holiday this time, ready for Bob Forts and all the PvE stuff. Is that how you're fixing it? You're literally telling people that they need to come back off their holidays and everything, ready for forts and all that kind of good stuff, right? Is that how you do that? Gonna be cooking next KvK. Oh, migration. Oh, you guys are gonna be Silver Imp then. You going into Silver Imp? Take a look at SIP. I haven't seen them. How many people did you get in last? Are they in R2? How many people did you get into your migration? I'm gonna have a quick browse and look at SIP real quick. Ooh, Silver Imp right now. That's insane. So you guys are pushing silver. You think you can make it into gold Imperium then? Is that what you guys are trying to do? Obviously, I think you guys are in a shell right now, aren't you? You are in the shell, I think. Nope. You are still in the main alliance. Whoa! 14 bill. That's insane. Whoa, you guys are like 2 billion more than we have right now. Who are the new migrants then, Bomber? R2s. Okay, so these are the new migrants. So you got like what's this? 8 migrants. All these are all SVIP players. No, I think this is probably a VIP 19 account. I think all of these are VIP 19 accounts, right? In R2s. But that's insane, man. You know, 14 bill. We got another shell. Okay, let's have a look. So you got another shell. So which one is it? Is it the SIP? This one? Nope, can't be that one. Yeah, can't be that. It's purple. Let's look at a red. More coming soon. Well, it looks good. Looks good for you guys, I'm not gonna lie. Not going to lie, broski. SIP is looking very good. You got 14 bill over there, and you got some other players dotted all around as well. Yeah, it's looking good for SIP, man. GG's. Oh, another shell for forts not fighting. I get you, mate. I get you. Most kingdom seems to do that anyway. Most kingdom, including ours, you know, off season, you go into another shell just to help with the recovery and stuff, you know. So totally get it, broski. All right, what did we miss here? What's gonna happen now? So 489 is balling up. So 293 and 77. All right, where are they gonna go? Where is the pressure? So it's either gonna be one of these two flags or both. Where's 93 going? 93 is pushing down here, chat. Hey, no problem, man. Unfortunately, I didn't actually have a really good look at it. I just skimmed over it, but you know, in a future live stream, I could go through and check out what's been going on with you guys, and I need to show my kingdom as well, the migrants that we have in our kingdom. But I'll probably do that on the weekend because for the next couple of days leading up into the weekend, I've got some birthday parties to attend, some things that are already booked out to meet up with friends and just have a good time, you know. Well, I could definitely have a look over the weekend, look at SIP and look at my kingdom as well, just to showcase the migrants from both kingdoms, you know. Right. How long have we been streaming, chat? How long have we been streaming? Almost reset. Oh, Billet is still streaming, chat. So here's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna redirect the stream over to Billet, okay? Because I need to bounce off here and go get some stuff done. Like I said, this is my first stream back since 2025 year, so I'm gonna redirect you guys over to Billet. If that's okay, chat? I appreciate all of you guys for being here, guys. If you can just let Billet know that we sent you his way, that'll be awesome, chat. I appreciate every single one of you for joining into the live stream as well. So let me quickly do this redirect over to Billet as well. And I'm going to end this one, and I'll be back on the weekend for another live stream as well, okay? All right, chat. So we're going to go ahead and end this one. We've got a redirect set up to Billet. So if you can go over there and share some, let him know that we sent you his way. I'm going to head off and get some other stuff done, but I'll be streaming on the weekend again. This was just a first stream for me back since 2025, but I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. We're heading over to Billet.